When I'm on set, it's like a feeling I can't even explain, honestly. It's like a mixture of emotions, a mixture of being nervous about it at the same time, but excited because you're trying to create something that you envision in your mind and bring it to life. It's just unreal sometimes.
Stick. I didn't have a mirror stick. Just kidding.
Every photo shoot could be completely unpredictable. I mean, it's not something you could just pre-analyze and prepare yourself for. It's something that more like you have to actually be there to feel the emotions and the vibes of the people, the energy, and you just gotta be willing and being able to adapt to whatever's thrown at you and make the best out of it and capture these moments that will never be lived again. My name is David Diaz. I'm 30 years old, and I live in Boyle Heights in California. I am a professional photographer and videographer, and I'm also a full-time father to the most amazing kid I've ever met. I remember being in the delivery room the day he was born. I had my camera phone in my hand, and I was anticipating whether I was going to be a father to a boy or a girl. And that same day, at about 4:09 p.m., my best friend was born. David Jacob Diaz III. I made it a point to practice my photography and take pictures of my son every month with a different theme. And capture every special moment we share together and pretty much capture every special moment he had, whether it was good or bad. So when he grows up, he could look back and see what his childhood was like while he was growing up. My son is 3 years old now. It amazes me how time flies by so fast. It seems as though it was just yesterday. I had my son on my arms and I was putting him to sleep. But now my baby has grown into this amazing 3-year-old kid who has just so much energy and joy and such an amazing character. It's unreal. And I can honestly say he is my motivation and he's who inspired me into pursuing my dream in photography and videography. He is who made me who I am today.
Be an American idiot, one nation controlled by the media. Information age of the sense. Going out to alien America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Don't be like dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones who meant to follow. For that's enough to.
Wait a second. I think I forgot to mention a big major part to this whole video. I think I forgot to mention the part of how I got into photography and videography in the first place.
Woke up to a bitter storm. No, it was dark and wash up on the
I was pretty much one of those kids that carried my camera with me no matter where I was at. It was one of those disposable cameras you could only use one time. And you didn't really get to see what you shot until you actually took the film to get developed. I remember just taking pictures throughout high school and just of random things, the hallways and a few of my friends, and I would ask one of my friends to take a picture of me with my friends or teachers, and when I took the film to get developed, I was like, dude, you suck as a photographer.
for a small town serenade with fireworks on display.
I remember when I first got my official real camera, I had to beg my mom to get it for me on layaway. I didn't really get involved into filmmaking until I was a senior in high school and I needed to pick an elective to graduate. And just happens the only class that was open was a film class. This filmmaking class was taught by a teacher by the name of Miss Boyle. Let's just say me and her really didn't get along because we had prior history. I took her English class and pretty much I was one of the class clowns. I remember showing up to class and she's like, no, get out of here, like, go. And I went back to my counselor and my counselor's like, oh, well, if it's either that or you take another class in the summer and you don't graduate on stage. I pretty much had to go back and convince her to let me be in her film class. Finally, I did, and I remember she told me, David, you get one chance. If you screw it up, you're out of here. And of course, that chance turned into like 100. And
For a small town serenade with fireworks on display.
after film class, me and Miss Boyle had a complete different relationship. We actually became real close, and she saw something in me that I didn't at the time, or I didn't think I was capable of. And most importantly, she believed in me when no one else did, and it was a blessing. And to this day, I call her the same Boyle. After completing high school, I was fortunate enough to get a full scholarship to a program called Inner City Filmmakers.
Since 1993, Inner City Filmmakers has provided low-income and minority youth with free year-round, high-quality, hands-on technical, creative, and business skills training.
It's pretty much an intense 8-week summer program where you get to learn every aspect of film and how to make a movie, and you get taught by working professionals in the film industry. Next thing you know, you're taking classes from screenwriting to producing to casting to production, camera work, directing, all the way to post where you're editing. I must admit, there's one thing I've really engraved in my head and I learned from Inner City Filmmakers besides professionalism. And that thing is to be self-motivated and to be hungry for whatever it is. No matter what your goal is, never stop. Keep going at it, because if you snooze, you lose. At the end of the day, it's who gets to cross that finish line, because it all comes down to who's hungrier for it and who's willing to go the extra mile.